Well, today I'm doing something I've been mega dreaming about for a long time.
Hi there.
I'm Weekend Chase, and that's right, we finally picked up a box of Mega Dream EX, which is the Japanese equivalent of Ascended Heroes. It's not one for one. There's some cards in Ascended Heroes that are not in Mega Dream, but most of the big hits are there. I'm talking the Gengar, the Dragonite, the other Dragonite. And I've been saying, why get cooked in Ascended Heroes, like I did in my last video, when you could be getting guaranteed hits in the Japanese set? Yeah, I said guaranteed hits. That's because every single box in Mega Dream has 3 art rares, 1 super rare or better if you're lucky, an SIR, and a mega attack rare, which might be my favorite thing in this set. You have the Gengar, the Frostlass, the Gardevoir with the comic book text across the front. It looks awesome. And in the Japanese version, that's English text, so it actually separates it from the ones you pull in the English version, which have Japanese text. It's a funny kind of reverse situation they have going on. Personally, I've been wanting the attack rares with the English on the front because it reminds me of a comic book. I just like the way that looks, so I couldn't wait to get my hands on this set. Finally have a box here we're gonna open. And don't forget, the Japanese cards actually have better quality than the English cards, so they feel nicer, they look nicer, they are lower value. And you might be asking, well, if they're so much better, why is the value lower? Well, the reason is because you have a guaranteed hit rate. In the English cards, it's much harder to get, say, the Gengar, so you're gonna see that several $100s more, and that might be worth it to some people to rip endless amounts of Ascended Heroes to try to get that card. For me, I just wanna get some cool ones. I wanna open this box and know that we're gonna get some hits. Let's see what we got. You know that this is low-key a big deal because I cleared the Hi There Thrones here for this because I know we're gonna get hits, I just don't know what. The boxes for Mega Dream are really cool. They're these slim booster boxes. They have some of the card art on the side. And this one doesn't have shrink wrap because when you buy them in Japan, most retailers will rip the shrink, so it's less likely to get scalped, which I think is pretty nice. But being that these are so hard to get in the US, it is also nice to be able to buy them from resellers when I can. All right, this is our first pack of Mega Dream. Now the Japanese packs are a little bit trickier to open here, so forgive me. I forget the pack trick. I think there's a few trainers at the back, but given that it can change depending on what you pull, I'm not gonna do the back trick. I think I'm just gonna let it rock and we'll see what we get. You may see some of the same art you've seen on other cards because this is a high class set, just like Ascended Heroes. Woo! You're gonna see some old ones. Looks like we got the Dracloak, right? That's this guy. It's gonna be our first illustration rare, followed closely by an EX card. And then, I was right, a couple trainers at the back. Awesome. All right, that's our first hit. We're gonna put him on the Hi There Throne. And I failed to mention that actually every single pack has an EX card. So you are going to see something cool in every single pack. That's just something you don't get out of the English set. All right, we got the Mac Cargo. Whoa! And again, even the EX cards have this really cool texture. Hoping we pull maybe the full art of these guys. I think it's Anthea and Concordia? Is that their names? I always forget. But cool. One of the challenges of pulling cards in another language is that I don't always remember the names. I can't just read them off. There's so many Pokemon and trainers to remember. And some of them I know better than others. All right, we've got our Latias EX. And I think that's it for this pack. All right, so far just one illustration rare. The Japanese sets actually call those art rares. So let's see if we get one in this pack. You'll notice you get a couple of regular holos as well. All right, another EX card, but is it followed by anything? No, just trainers. Nothing crazy so far, but it's building suspense. I never had a problem with the quality of English cards, but when you do open Japanese or Chinese sets, you immediately feel the difference, and you wonder, why don't we do that here? That's going to be our another art rare, the Fan Rotom. Not one of the more valuable ones. Ooh, followed by an EX. Awesome. This Golduck just lurking in the back. I have this suspicion that not all art rares are the same rarity, and the only reason I say that is I've seen so many streamers open these same cards back here, and they are less valuable than some of the other art rares, which makes me think it's not just that those Pokemon are more popular, it's that they are harder to pull. That's just a theory. Whoa, that's gonna be our attack rare, our mega attack rare. We got the Lucario. This is such a cool card. Do you see the texture on this guy? Amazing. Man, I love the way these look. I love the English text for some reason. Even though the Japanese text looks awesome on the English cards, the English text on the Japanese cards just hits for me. And then we've got a couple more trainers. All right, if we pull nothing else cool, I'll be happy. This card rocks. All right, 4 more packs, I think. We still haven't got our super rare or our last art rare. Let's see what we can pull. We got the Psyduck! That's awesome, man! Oh man, people, including myself, love this card. I'm not mad about it at all. And a really cool EX. I believe this is Electros. And a few trainer cards. There's not enough room on the throne here for everybody. And I suspect we're going to get our super rare as well. Again, I mean, we could go crazy and get an SIR, but I don't think that is likely. In the Japan sets, I think they're SARs, special art rares. All right, another EX. I believe that's our pal Ian Mega. Last 2 packs. I'm thinking we get our super rare here. Let's see. And you do get some reverses with these. I think this is the Love Ball here. So some of those have varying values. Oh, this is our super rare. Like I said, the trainer item card, so that's to be expected. But again, pretty cool. A hit's a hit. Oh, nice. I wasn't expecting to get this Lily card, but I'm not mad. This is our final pack, and unless there is an SIR or in Japan again, the special art rare SAR, inside of here, it's just going to be an EX, but we could go crazy. Let's find out. All right, I see some texture. I'm guessing it's going to be one of those nice EX cards. Again, the EX cards in this set, just like Ascended Heroes, have a little extra oomph. There's some nice texture on there. Very cool. And indeed, we got an EX, but is there anything behind it? Nope, just some trainers, or a trainer and a Pokemon. But what an amazing box. That was so cool. I'm going to pull them all up here so you can see all the hits together. All right, so these are our hits, and you can see how incredible we did. This is not including a single holo or reverse holo card. This is just all the EX cards, because again, there is one in each pack, and then you've got 3 of the art rares, 1 attack rare, and 1 super rare. This is a beautiful array of cards, and it all came out of this one little box. So don't sleep on these guys. If you can find one near you for a good price, I say get into it. I'm extremely happy with my pulls. Let me know if you've opened this set. If you'd like to open this set, comment down below what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Peace.